What is up, YouTube, and welcome back into another How Many Dudes? We just finished our Undead Family run. Now, I didn't intend for it to happen that way, but it ended up being that. So, now that I know that there are specific challenges and achievements tied to completing runs with a whole family on your team, I think that's what we're going to go for. As you can see here, this was our run for the Undead family. I do believe now we're going to try the Sci-Fi family, but it all depends on who the first dude we get is. So, I say we jump right in and we see what we get. As always, we start out on the flats, Act 1, with our regular dude fighting 10 toddlers. So, because we ran the Undead family as an entire team in the last one, I kind of really see where they are just built for their own synergy. General dudes, though. I haven't seen this one. Every 4 seconds, he commands a random dude of the dude type immediately below him on the roster to taunt up to 3 nearby enemies. And the Bard dudes. Every 4 times he deals direct damage, the Bard dude plays a song that inspires 4 random dudes, granting 4% attack power and run speed for 4 seconds. This effect stacks up to 4 times. And we saw the Cowboy dude. This one's for action. Action is where we can get the nuclear codes, though. Ooh, but I want to try to go for Sci-Fi. Okay, there's Sci-Fi. There's the alien dude, so yeah, let's try and go for Sci-Fi. Ah, okay. It's an interesting dude. For every 3 seconds, he beams a random dude immediately above him on the roster, forcing him to dash. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Okay. I think we take force field since we want all of the sci-fi stuff. Now, hopefully we can get all of the sci-fi dudes. We have... Oh. Franken dudes? I didn't know he was on the... He... Oh. There are more dudes on these teams than I thought. Well, son of a gun. High natural resistant. Every second, he detonates 10% of his current HP to the 2 most injured roster dudes split between... Oh, donates. Ah. He kind of would have been good in place of the zombies a bit. Okay. We got more rolls. We need... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. We didn't get the sci-fi team. Okay. Well, then I guess I will end this run and we will come back when I actually am able to get a full team of sci-fi dudes. Okay. So, we have skipped the last shop in terms of buying relics. We're a little bit behind because the shop before we ended up getting loaded dice. So we loaded up dice and we're going to try to gamba. We are 4 of 5 sci-fi dudes. I grabbed all of them that showed up as fast as I could. And let's hope we can get the last guy to complete this. It has taken quite a few re-rolls and re-attempts to get to this point, and we're actually behind on our relics items because we've been trying to get dice and we got lucky to get loaded dice. Oh, of course, it's on the first re-roll. Okay, we got a whole team, and I don't know exactly what all of them do. So, let's grab them. Let's do this run. Okay, so let's go over what we actually picked up. We did end up getting force field, so when a dude takes damage that brings his HP below 40%, he gains 30% deflection for 30 seconds. We got lucky, we got hair trigger almost immediately. When the trooper dude deals attack damage, he has a 30% chance to fire a laser bolt at a random enemy, dealing direct damage for 100% of his attack power. All laser bolts have a 50% chance to bounce to a second target. I think he's going to be our primary DPS. Supply drop. When a trooper uses orbital strike, he and all dudes near the impact gain 5% attack power, 2% attack speed, 1% crit chance for 5 seconds, stacking up 5 times. Loaded dice. Turns out we didn't need it. But we have it this early, and it's going to make the run awesome. Cloning tank. When the trooper dude gets knocked out, he calls in a replacement clone of himself via orbital strike, 10-second cooldown. And Chrono Towel. The time dude gains 30% max HP and summons an additional time anomaly. Now for our dudes, we got Psionic Dude, Mind Hijacker. He taunts 5 enemies when the battle starts. When he deflects or takes deflected damage, he has a 5% chance to taunt 2 enemies. We got Mutant Dude. His direct damage has a 50% chance to create a floof ball that heals for 100% of his attack power. He attaches it to a random dude, can have up to 4. We got Quantum Dudes. Every 5 seconds he summons an Echo Dude. If he doesn't have one active, for each of his Echo Dudes, the Quantum Dude heals the most injured roster dude for 50% of his DPS. Time Dudes. Every 4 seconds he attaches 2 time anomalies to the dudes next to him on the roster. Time anomalies detonate after 3 seconds. And Trooper Dudes. The guy who we actually really wanted to try to buff up and make our main DPS. In the last run. But we're going to do it this time. When battle starts, and every 10 seconds he calls down an orbital strike on a random enemy, damaging all enemies caught in the blast for 100% of his DPS. So there we go. Now we just need to reorder these dudes around. I think Trooper Dudes, we need to move to the top. I think we need to put Time Dudes in between them and Psionic Dudes because they're taunting. So we kind of want the time anomalies that store 20% of all damage dealt by the dudes. Oh, so this worked like the Lich. This works like I thought the Lich did. Oh, well, if that's the case, we kind of don't want to put it on you, right? I think we want to put it on Quantum Dudes. Because they're summoning just an extra dude. And they also have much higher DPS. Okay, so so our team consists of 2 healers. Yeah, 2 healers, what looks like a tank, and then, well, actually, Quantum Dudes are kind of DPS as well. So 3 DPS? Alright, well, let's progress forward and see where we can get from here, shall we? Let's go, 13 dog-sized rats. Yeah, it took so many attempts. I might have those in before we get to this point of just we would get like 3 of 5 and then a poster would come up and we couldn't get anything. So Trooper Dudes did 1.7, Quantum Dudes did 1.2. Okay. Yeah. This was the right call. We're putting the Time Dudes in between them. I think we need more Time Dudes. Let's see here. Floofball's burst. He dash away, damaging enemies he passed through. Win 20 of a mutant dude's foofball dashes. Doesn't seem that great. But here, when he deflects, this guy's deflecting, right? Yeah. We'll grab this. We'll grab Time Sync. That works with the Psionic dude. Now we are behind on relics because again, the shop that I ended up re-rolling to get extra dice in. Oh no, this also works with our force field. Oh, okay. Okay, so Mental Wall. The Psionic dudes gain 20% max HP. When a Psionic dude takes attack damage, gains 1% toughness for 2 seconds. The Quantum Dude's Quantum Echo now has a 50% chance to heal an additional injured roster dude. In addition, he casts Quantum Echo for every 50 feet he's traveled. Heck yeah, let's buy that one. Because like I said, we missed relics. Like we're like 2 behind technically. So this is going to be a very neutered run as well. But hopefully we can even pull it out, even for missing some relics. Okay, so none of these we want. We're going to try not to use any items. We need some of this stuff. When a psionic dude deflects, he eliminates 40% of the deflected damage. Ooh, additional time anomalies? Let's take that one. Okay, first trinket. Dudes adjacent to the wielder on the roster gain 1% crit chance and 1% evasion for every 2 wielders, stacking up to 10 times. So if I put this on the scientist, right? Because the time anomaly stores the damage. Copies and stores 20% of all damage dealt by the dude it is attached to. And it attaches to the 2 dudes next to him on the roster. So with this giving them extra crit chance, this would mean that they deal more crits, which means that they are dealing more damage because a crit is a higher damage number. Okay, that makes sense to me. In my mind, the way I described it, that makes sense. This number makes their number bigger, which makes the effect number bigger. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, gotcha. I mean, we seem to be doing okay so far. So that means we just need more. So let's go in here, see what we got. Oh snap! We've lost 2 of our anomaly dudes. Quantum dudes, quantum dudes. We lost all of our mutant dudes. Pretty much almost all of our quantum dudes. Good news is they're all going to come back. What dealt the most damage? It wasn't pinch on that. Pinch was a bunch there. Gosh. Okay. Ooh, grappling dump. All enemies gain 5% miss chance. When an enemy misses, the target dude has a 30% chance to strike back with direct damage for 100% of the enemy's intended damage. That seems really good. But we kind of want Ice Bath for the healing, considering how much damage we just took. I think if this shows up on the next one, we take it. I think we do, but we need the health right now. That's definitely what we need. Okay. Had some KOs there. I think we need more healing. Grab another mutant dude. Let's go forward. Again, I want to try not to use any items like we did for the undead family. And again, the undead family took a little bit as well until it really started going. Okay, let's get another time dude and a regular dude. Sweet. Okay, time trigger. We can get 2 items. No, we can't get 2 items. When a time anomaly detonates, it has a 20% chance to reset its timer and preserve its stored damage instead of being. That seems really good. We're gonna get. Oh no, we can buy two. Gamba. Gamble. Okay, Mind Spike. Oh, yes, let's buy this. When any dude deflects, there is a 5% chance that your psionic dude simultaneously counterattack, each dealing damage to the attacker for 50% of their damage. This allows them to tank. This seems really good. This Mind Spike. Because it's when any dude deflects. You have 10. You have 10. You have 20. You have 30. You have none. So most of our guys have a deflection chance. So I think we're going to buy that. I can see that timer resetting on these guys too. How much damage? Time dudes. Oh, never mind. It only did. Oh, wait a second. 1 point K on a time anomaly. 1K. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Let's go with another mutant. All right, we'll give up time trigger. I just got this. To get spray and pray, that's pretty good. I just got this too. And we'll get venom gland. Okay. Sure. Sure. Sure, we'll go with that. I feel like taking all of those opportunities is actually the best thing you can do. Because, yeah, you're losing out on a little bit of your effects that you just gained. But the ability to gain 2 free relics is awesome. Yeah, I think we go with yeah, I think we go with more time dudes because I think we want time dudes to match the same value as our trooper so that they each have one. I think that's what we want. Because if we can get it to where they're evenly spaced, then we should be good. So I think we might want to go with. We have 3. So let's go with 2 of you. We'll go with 1 more of you. I think that's how we're gonna play this, and I think that's how we're gonna get this run 1. Because yeah, I was gonna get another trooper dude anyway. So shock. Ooh, pocket type. Shock helmet. The trooper dude gains 20% max HP when he uses orbital strike. He gains an independently stacking 10% toughness, 10 seconds. That's fantastic. We're gonna buy it. So that should also put his toughness at 10%. Okay. And time sink and shock helmet. Okay. All right. Duality. The Quantum Dude and his Echo Dudes gain 30% max HP. That's awesome. In addition, the Quantum Dude's healing through Quantum Echo grants 20% deflection, 2 seconds. When a Psionic Dude deflects or evades, he has a 20% chance to grant 1% deflection to himself and 5 random dudes. So this sounds better. Mostly because it's also healing. And again, if you have enough healing, then you can't die. And if you can't die, you win. Even if it's like a game of attrition, you can't. You'll just win because it is just of attrition. Okay. Attack speed, max HP, crit chance, and run speed. Oh, we want crit chance because we're about to get this when he lands a direct crit. So we're gonna take the pretzel and we're gonna give that to our trooper. Now our trooper could be at 17% crit chance. It is a diminishing stat though, which is super unfortunate. I want to try to get it as high as we can, even though it's diminishing, because I want to see a mass amount of orbital strikes going off. Yeah, 1.8k on time anomaly. That's crazy good. Yeah, and our quantum dudes are just dealing a ton of damage. Holy cow, look at that. Mutant dudes doing work. They also took them. Why are they taking the most damage? That seems a bit odd. I couldn't tell you why they are. They're not taunting or anything. The psionic dudes are taunting. And a regular dude, sweet. All right, so we got our two time dudes. So we need another trooper dude, and we need more quantum dude. That's going to be what we're looking for. Because again, if all of them have time anomalies, then that's just going to be more damage, right? It's just going to be an extra source of damage because each one of them will have one. Stasis cube. Enemies cannot attack until 1.5 seconds after combat starts. That's awesome. Blaze of Glory. Orbital Strike now delivers 3 laser grenades. Each grenade fires 3 laser bolts at random. 50% of the trooper dude's attack power. I think we want to go for this one first because we can't afford 2 of them. This just allows our dudes time to just get going before they even start. So we're going to buy that. Yeah, see that as soon as that timer allowed us to get such an advantage. We'll go with another psionic dude. I should have gone for another time dude actually. The time dudes. Okay, quantum dudes, yes. 100%. We need you. All right, now we have our items back and we got the spray and pray, so now we can trigger the orbital strike on crits. We gave him a better crit chance. We're at 18 now. And he has Venom Gland. When a floof ball bursts, it deals damage equal to 50% of its host dude's attack power. That's pretty good. That's just, again, another source of damage. So now we should be, yeah, there we go. We're seeing more of the orbital strikes, which is also giving us more attack power, attack speed, and crit chance. So it's almost kind of like an infinite loop. You get more crit chance, or you call down an orbital strike, which gives you more crit chance, which allows you to call more orbital strikes, which allows you to get more crit chance, which then allows you to call more orbital strikes. Right? That's kind of the way I'm seeing that work. But at the same time, with it being a diminishing stat, I don't think it's going to be crazy to where it's just like you see a dude do a hit and then it's just constant orbital strikes. I think if we just have enough of them in a group together, that it will cause that effect to happen. I hope. I hope that's the case. All right. Yeah, let's go for more time, dudes. We gave him all our money. This one's but we can buy some dice. Yes. Okay. What I'd really like to happen is the oh, our psionic dudes are not doing well. These stupid snapping turtles. I do not want to lose this run. Oh my gosh. Quantum Dude now summons an additional Echo Dude and can have 2 active at a time. We're gonna take that. I think we might be using items on this run because I don't want to lose, and we already have the achievement and the challenge done for completing a run without using items. So the wielder gains 20% deflection. When he deflects, he has a 20% chance to gain 30% attack power for 2 seconds. The wielder gains 3% attack power and 1% max HP, multiplied by the difference between the count of the most prevalent dude type on the roster and the wielder's dude type. So we could give that. No, because we're like evening these out. Deflection. Our uh our orbital strike is directly tied to his DPS. How much deflection does he already have? He already has 10. We could make it 30%. What do you do when you deflect? When he deflects, he taunts. So we don't need to give him more. He's already not doing well. Because he needs toughness. So we need to give him toughness. But you gaining 30% attack directly increases everything. So we're going to give you the scrubs. And we are using our dude juice. Because that was obnoxious. That was obscene. That was ridiculous and uncalled for. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, yes, because they also have the time anomalies so that when he deflects, he's also gaining more attack, which also triggers the time anomalies. 1.9k, 2.2k on the orbital strikes. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm talking about. Mind Spike also was dealing 619. Not a lot, but all right. Yeah, let's go for some more mutants. Get some more of those floof balls. Oh, from the relic. Oh, actually, Mana Collector would be fantastic. We don't. I don't think we have any way to give our guys temporary health. Hopefully, between our Echo dudes and the mutants, we actually find a way to give our dudes temporary health. Because I also want to get Power Siphon. Power Siphon would be huge for temporary health. Because if we can stack up temporary health and then get that Power Siphon going, combined with if we can get the Mana Vacuum, or was that what it was called? I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. But that also allows temporary health to be spread out across all of your guys. And temporary health kind of just acts like a shield. So allowing all of our guys to be shielded would be huge. Okay, see, now we're rocking and rolling. So again, was it just because it was crabs and... Oh, we need this. I know there's fossil... Well, Time Dew gains 20% toughness, and anomalies grant 4% toughness for 3 seconds to their dudes when they detonate, stacking up to 5 times. But this directly impacts... Again, the orbital strike. And the time anomalies. Far better, far bigger than this. Well, no. Hang on, let's think about this. Because we can grant... How many are we granting? 2 time anomalies to the dudes next to him on the roster. So he's granting 2. 2 per? But it stacks up to 5 times. Because that's still 20% toughness. But this is raw damage. I think we want this. I think we do. Yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough to get 2, but again, that's directly impacting the time anomalies that's stuck to these guys. Also, why did no one like take any? Yeah, see, look at that. Orbital strike didn't deal that much, but yeah, the time anomaly skyrocketed. Yeah, yeah. That I don't think we need any more psionic dudes. I can't figure out. I think they might be the worst of the bunch. Like there's a couple other dudes in the sci-fi family that I would love to get. I kind of feel like he might be the worst one. So we're just gonna get a mutant dude. Alright, so we give up Force Field, but we get Zinc Fingers. When a floof ball bursts, it has a 30% chance to immediately regrow. That's great. Oh, we give up Supply Drop, but we'll get Schrodinger's Box. When any roster dude takes fatal damage, he has a 50% chance to absorb an Echo dude and fully heal himself. That's pretty good. And like I said, we're going to take both. We've given up the extra orbitals now. So we're missing out on some extra stats. But I do believe those 2 relics are going to help us out tremendously. More quantum dudes. That's more healing. We also have 20 quantum dudes. Doubles. So technically, we actually have like more dudes on the field than we actually have on our roster. Because we make double of these. So technically, we have 30 quantum dudes. That's huge. And what's going to be huge is with the Schrodinger's box, that's 20 dudes, 20 of those doubles that could fully heal all of our guys if we get into a situation where they're starting to die. So we have 5 extra dudes. So let's go with 2 of you and 3 of you. Yeah. Yeah, that should be fine. Now, unfortunately, we don't have anything like we did with the zombies and the cream that just is dealing damage as soon as they stand next to something. Again, why are our mutants dying? Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, memory cube. Psionic dude gains 20% max HP when any dude taunts an enemy. He gains 3% deflection for 3 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. I kind of don't like that. Let's reroll. Ah, there's Blaze of Glory. There's also Shield Belt. Let's go with Blaze of Glory. I like that better. Is it because it's just they're deflecting where? Deflection. A chance to deflect incoming damage, taking no damage, and instead redirecting 50% as direct damage to an ally with high current. Okay. Are they just sending all of the damage to the mutant dudes? Is that what's happening? Because they also don't have deflection. So we do need a shield belt. Okay. Okay, I think I know what we're on the lookout for. We have lost some of our healing, that's for sure. Hopefully they should come back soon. I think they come back in what, like three rounds? Oh, come on. I think we re-roll this. Yeah. 30% of all direct damage the trooper deals gets added to the damage of his next orbital strike. Yeah, we'll take that. That seems pretty good. And we want to buff up the orbital strike. Definitely. All right, let's go with another one of you. Okay, so what do we got here? So we didn't get exactly what I wanted. Um, I didn't. So we took this last game. I didn't see it really do too much. And it was really useful for the zombies and their like just proximity damage they were dealing. So I think we take Sequined Vest. I think we give everyone evasion. Because evasion seems to get probably going to do well, mostly just also to keep our mutant alive. Going to be a big thing. And I mean, hey, since no one can block and we don't have anything to add block to anyone, evading is like blocking. Because if you can't get hit, then you can't take damage. Okay, and we got a good chunk of cash. And our dudes came back. Yeah, so it was 3 rounds. They're still taking a ton. Oh, we lost one of our time dudes, our Doc Browns. Let's go with another one. Okay. Nice. Got more mutants and more troopers. Perfect. So we're definitely adding in damage. Yeah, that was pretty good. Let's take a look. Orbital Strike did 2k. Target Painter did 2.3. So that's pretty good. And of course, Time Anomaly 5.9. That's awesome. All right, what do we got? We can get a couple here. Quite a few, actually. Entanglement Relic. The Quantum Dude entangles himself to a summoned Echo Dude. They all gain 10% regeneration, and their health is equalized every second. Let's buy that. We're going to skip on that one. Skip on that one. The oh dang button. That's kind of a save me. Unstable. When generating a floof ball, the mutant dude has a 25% chance to generate another one. Chained. Buy that. Ah, yes, medical nanites. We're going to buy that. That's going to give our mutant dudes toughness, finally. Gamba. Viral load. The mutant dude gains 20% attack speed and he generates 4 floof balls immediately. Yeah, we're going to buy that too. All right. I think we restock and I was hoping for. What is this? Anti-fragility implant. The psionic dude gains 30% XP. When a psionic dude takes deflected damage, he gains temporary health equal to 20% of his max health. Okay, so this now might actually make him good. Hopefully we can get that. I was hoping for another dice, but we didn't get it. So I think we're where we should be now. I think we are with our relics. Yeah. Yeah, I think we did good. I think we did. We also should be about to get our supply drop and force field back and get these 2 extras. Nice, we got another pocket die. Yep, I was right. Here we go. Okay, so now we have when a floofball bursts, it is a 30% chance to immediately regrow, which is amazing. And if any of our dudes take damage, then they can be revived with an Echo Dude at full health. We should be on our way to being strong. Very strong. We need more quantum dudes. Okay. Yes, we'll invest everything. Go for a fight. Yeah, that was pretty good. 14k from just our regular attack was the highest one. But time anomaly 7.6k. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. We're gonna get more of you. Yep. Yeah, these time dudes just needed a little bit to go off. A couple of these relics, and they are rocking and rolling. I think. I think we do. Let's. I was hoping for Dream Fortress. Flexure evades. He has a 1% deflection to it. And for maybe he also just needs some relics. Maybe I just need to start getting them for the psionic dudes, and they'll also start to be good. Oh, what? You didn't use. They're not using Schrodinger's box. What's the percentage? 50% chance. Oh, apparently we already did for 5 of them. Oh, apparently we saved 5 quantum dudes. Huh. Okay. See, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. So we're gonna, yeah, let's try and start giving him some stuff. Oh, taser. For every 50 feet traveled, the wielder shocks a nearby enemy for 50% of his defense. The disc track copies 30% of damage dealt by all of its wielders and stores it. Every second, the stored damage is expelled. The wielder gains 10% block chance. When he blocks, he gains 10% crit chance. Oh. We should have put this here. We still can. I mean, he has 20% crit chance right now. I actually don't know how it's going up. Because more crit equals more. But then again, this is also only a 10% chance. We could. Oh, wait a second. Does he have evasion right now? He does have evasion. Oh, so this is working. Right? Because we have 15 of these guys. So that's 7% extra crit chance. And this gave him 10. Plus, he has an innate 5? Or did we get it from one of these items? I think we got it from one of the items, right? I thought we did, or did we not? Oh, shoot. I don't remember. Huh. I do think we give the disc track to our quantum dudes. Because they themselves are doing a whole bunch of damage, and being able to store it and re-release it is going to be huge. Yeah, because what is he at? Okay, see, so it did go up. Now he's at 23%. And crit damage is at 200%. Okay. Yeah. So the stack is being applied. Let's go with another time, dude, because we want that crit chance even higher. Bet. See how we do? Yeah, we did pretty well. 25k. And 18k quantum dudes did. Oh, Distract didn't do that much. 3.7. Mind Spike? Okay. Oh, we didn't get it. Okay. Let's see here. Do we do the most prevalent dude in your roster gets 30% attack power? I think we do, because that enables us to bump up our orbital strike damage, and that's kind of what we want. Although we could do heating pad, but we want championship belt. So we need more trooper dudes. We need 2 more trooper dudes. That's starting to really go off, though. That's what we wanted to see. Really? Only 2k? Oh, but Target Painter. Target Painter does matter. Yeah, Target Painter does matter. More Quantum dudes. More heals. We definitely have a lot of the lasers going off. From Hair Trigger. Which is very good. Very good. More Quantum dudes. More healing. Do we go with more psionic dudes or do no? Because we can't get any more of him because we need more trooper dudes. So we have to take. All right, we have mental wall. Psionic dude gains 20% max HP. When a psionic dude takes damage, he gains 1% damage for 2 seconds, stacking up. We can actually buy 2. Again, maybe this might be good and might make him better. I guess we'll get it. I want to try it. Okay. Mutant Dude gains 15% toughness. When a floofball bursts, it grants 10% toughness and 30% cleave to the host dude. Every 5 seconds, Quantum Dude grants 20% evasion for 3 seconds to nearby dudes. Teleports to a new location. He needs toughness. I mean, technically, they all need more toughness, but our mutant dudes seem to be getting knocked out the most. So I think we're gonna grab this. Okay. Now I also don't know where. Okay, I see some of the floof balls, and the floof balls also are just generally helping our dudes, which is fantastic. There we go, more trooper dudes. Yes, this is fine. Entangles himself, and oh, look at that! The one that we were also debating about. Perfect. See, again, doing those deals, I feel is well worth it. Yes, you're gonna give up some items for a little while, but the payoff is gonna be worth it. Especially if it's something that you were just looking at in the shop and you also really wanted. Can't go wrong. Quantum dudes, because we can't get any more time dudes because we need more trooper dudes. Wow! We demolished those ducks super fast. Yeah, orbital strike. That's where it was. And again, time anomaly. Yeah, I guess we'll get another psionic dude. Okay, here we go. Trooper dudes? Yes. We're just gonna get 4 of them. We're gonna stack those guys up. Yeah, give me another one. Okay. Oh, we can get 1. Motivational poster is attack power. That's actually brilliant. I think we do want that because that's just going to make our yeah, that's going to make our orbital strikes even better. And that's going to make time anomaly even better as well. So yeah, we're going to take or do we look for extra relics? Because we've already done this one. We already have it on gold. Let's Gamba. I guess we Gamba again. Okay, let's restock. Causal chain. Time anomalies now last 2 additional seconds. When an anomaly detonates, 20% of its storage copied and split across all other anomalies. Ah, see? It was well worth gambling. Because that seems crazy. Because then you can get one anomaly that bursts, gives half over, and then it bursts, but it stays because of one of the other relics, and then because it burst gave that whole damage and then just continues to stack. Yeah, that seems really good. More healing? Loyalty card. 25% less and the first restock is always free? Sure, we'll take that. We have the other 2 in gold. Because not only are we doing family type runs, we are also just trying to get all the items completed. Perfect, yes. We could take another time, dude. Yeah. Okay. 20% attack power and 25% cleat. What did we end up giving this guy? Crit chance? That's crazy. 15% deflection, 20% max HP. I think we give this. I think we give this to our quantum dudes. They're dealing a ton of damage. Yeah. I would have liked to have given it to our trooper dudes, but currently they need all the crit chance so that we can get all these. Yeah, all of those orbital strikes that we're getting. More quantum dudes. Nice. We got a whole bunch of extra cash. Now, in the sci-fi family, also there is like an alien and a cyborg. Feel like some point should nice 22 trooper dudes. Should be a lot of orbital strikes. Oh my gosh. There were a lot of geese there for a second, and then there were none. Yeah, 13k. And then time anomaly did 20. Holy cow. Alright, yeah, we can get more time, dudes. Okay. Restock. Power siphon, there it is. We're gonna get that. Restock again. Caboose. Dude in the bottom gains health. I don't feel like we do get that. Let's restock again. Particle accelerator. When a time dude attaches an anomaly to a dude, that dude gains 20% attack speed. Yes. Okay, we can buy another one. Neural net. When a psionic dude deflects, he eliminates 40% of the deflected damage. Sure. That just keeps our dudes alive because he's not spreading the damage to them. I'm sorry, what? What? Huh? Wow. Wow, when these both go off, that's nuts. I think we go for a mutant dude. Oh, we lost one of our psionic dudes. Or quantum dudes, not psionic dudes. Yeah, we do for another time, dude. Okay, now we got these. Growth hormone. Mutant dude gains 5% regeneration when a floof ball bursts. It grants 10% healing received and 10% attack power to its host. And the teleporting and evasion. Perfect. Okay, let's go for the wolves. We have 34 of our clones. That's awesome. Yeah, that's what I thought. 60. Oh, what? Time anomaly did 64. 64k? What was the new thing that we got that made that jump so much? Quantum dudes healed 4k. The floof balls healed a bunch. Damage prevented. I can see that. Damage taken 4.4k. Wow. Okay. Um, maybe another psionic dude? Uh, taunt 2 enemies. So total, we're taunting 24. We're taunting 24 enemies currently. Getting more of them will just allow more taunts and more enemies to be brought to their location. Sure. Nah, Trooper dude. Trooper dude. I want all the orbital strikes. All of the orbital strikes. Okay, I think it's time anomaly that's killing all the enemies. I kind of do because I think it's just going off and dealing all the damage. Because what time anomalies detonate? Yeah, it's just onto nearby enemies. Did it say evenly spread? Then dealt to a target. Expel damage cannot crit. Huh. I don't know if it's evenly spread. I think it might just be the damage to every enemy in the area. Alright, yeah, more quantum dudes. Orc Nugget. Every 5 seconds for each active Echo dude, the quantum dude grants temporary health equal to 100% of his DPS to 2 random dudes. Yes, so he can't. Oh, we can't buy it though. That's how we get our temporary health. Dang. Okay. We don't have that many rounds to like get that item. Because right now, Power Siphon's kind of not really doing anything. Yeah, another quantum dude. Gamba? Gamba? All dudes deflection. But I want that quantum dude. Gamba. Damn it. Rewinder. When a time dude takes fatal damage, his anomalies detonate to deal 200% bonus damage. He heals. He fully heals and teleports to where he was 1 second ago. That's pretty good. Okay. 10% evasion. When he evades, he has a 20% chance to strike back, dealing direct damage. Okay. The wielder gains 10% deflection, and all deflected damage now gets redirected to him. When he takes deflected damage, he gains 5. Oh! I know who this goes on. We're going to give it to you. Which is interesting, because I don't know how that works, actually. When he deflects or takes deflected damage, he has a 5% taunt. So he's going to now take every single bit of deflected damage and be constantly taunting for 3 seconds. Like, it's going to be non-stop. He's going to be taunting. And it seemed like it was worthwhile. Holy crap. Yeah. Damage prevented 14k. Okay. Okay. They might actually be kind of good. Oh, what could we get out of here? Ooh, battle standard. Yes, please. I would want battle standard. That crit chance. More orbital strikes. I think we go now. Let's just get another one of you because you're actually like useful now because you're taking all the deflective damage. Okay. More quantum dudes. We are gonna need another time dude now to equal out our quantum dudes. Yeah, see, they're doing 11k. But between these two, do we go for another mutant or do we do another trooper dude? I mean, this is just more healing. Yeah, I think we do a trooper. Okay. Let's try. Oh, please. Oh, memory cube. Because we can only do this like one more time. I think. Do we Gamba? I think we Gamba. Well, we got Warp Deck. Yeah, let's take that. That's kind of one of our get out of jail free cards for reviving dudes. How do we already have 6? How are there already 6 used? Like, there are no saves. But it says 6. Oh, no, oh, I see what it does. Okay, never mind. It's not if someone gets knocked out. It will knock someone out and then move them. Okay, so we get the fossilizer and we'll get Dream Fortress. Sure. We did lose our spray and pray though. So now we're not critting calling down orbital strikes. Now it is a timed thing. But again, getting those extra relics is going to be really useful. Let's go with another one of you. Again, I'm kind of don't know why the rest of these, unless if they, do they have cleave or something? Are they doing? Yeah, see that's what's happening. They're getting cleave. Okay. Now cleave is basically the enemy will hit its target, or you will hit your target, and you'll hit the surrounding enemies as well. So that's why they were still taking damage, even though they should be focused. Yeah, see? That's where they should be focused on. Because they're taunting them, so the rest of everyone else should not be taking damage. Another quantum do. We need healing to save our taunting guys. Alright, we could do 2. I think we actually do. Yeah, more healing. Keep our psionic dudes alive. And if we have too much healing, then they just won't die. And if they won't die, then we won't lose. Okay. We're looking Ion Storm, Bottled Lightning, no. No. There it is. No? Oh yes, temporary health. Oh, there we go. Yes. So now Power Siphon should be in effect. Every 2 seconds, any dude with temporary health for less than 25% of his max HP will siphon some from other dudes who have extra. So we should see on our health graph here in a second that it's just covered. Yeah, see? It's just starting to be covered in temporary health. Temporary health acts like a shield. And it was against the turtles too. These are obnoxious because they have snap, which decreases the attack power. Okay, more time, dudes. I think we don't have any more rerolls, so we got to take one here. When a dude takes damage that brings his health below 50%, he heals for 15% of his max. 5-second cooldown. I think yeah, we can take that, but then we can't. But now let's take attack power. That should jump our trooper dude up again, because we should be about to get our items back for our spray and pray, and then we'll be triggering even more damage from our orbital strikes. Yeah, look at all that temporary health. Oh, it's so good. Okay, I think we get another psionic dude. Nice. Oh. Oh. The third dude type in your roster gains 10% crit chance. That would be our quantum dudes, but we need the attack power, so we're gonna take all dudes gain 5% crit chance. That jumped us up to 27. 27%. I wonder if we can get it to 30 or more. That'd be awesome. I'm gonna be very ooh, that was a lot of damage coming from those orbital strikes. Let's go with another trooper dude. Yeah, there's our cut. Yeah, we get our training dudes back, and then where's our? Oh, the scavenger returns before the boss. Okay. Now, the enemies I don't believe are dying as fast as the undead team. I'll be honest. That's mostly because of the zombies. The zombies and their healing AOE. That was insane. But this is still doing pretty good. I just wish we could get the orbital strikes to basically do what the damage from the zombies was doing. The porcupines are tough too because they reflect damage. And that's obnoxious. 64K from Time Anomaly. That's nuts. Okay. We got Black Sheep. Actually, we could. No, because he already does that. He already taunts 5. Okay, let's re-roll. Ugh, nothing. Nothing. Shield belt. We're buying that. Nope. Death rattle, universal healthcare. Universal healthcare, all our dudes gain health? Not too terrible. We'll buy that. Okay, we have to buy something right here. When battle starts, all dudes gain 30% attack power. Oh, hang on. This might actually be really good because at the start, all of our trooper dudes actually drop their orbital strikes, which means that with the extra 30% at the very beginning, that orbital strike is going to be a hell of a lot more powerful. We're going to buy it, and I want to try it. We're going to fight. We're going to go here. We're going to click them. Oh, I wish it showed you. But DPS 71.3. $69.7. Okay. Yeah. So it was there at the very beginning. Which also means that that's going to make the time anomaly stronger. Yeah, 67. Orbital strike 5.3. Target painter 16 and hair trigger 11. 54K on time anomaly. My gosh. That was the strongest one, and I think it's because of the stored damage. I think those brass knuckles actually did help. So it looks like the brass knuckles do interact and actually contribute to time anomaly, which is fantastic. Okay, I think we'll go for some more psionic dudes. All right, now we got our stuff back. We got our anti-fragility implant and spray and pray, so we should be doing a lot more of those orbital strikes. Dream Fortress now is when a psionic dude deflects or evades, he has a 20% chance to grant deflection to himself and 5 random. Fossilizer, though. Time dude gains 20% toughness and his anomalies grant toughness. So you are now at 24% toughness. That's awesome. And all of the anomalies are stacking to my trooper dudes and my quantum dudes. So they are now tougher as well. Actually, real quick. 45% toughness for my trooper dudes. 25% toughness for my quantum dudes. Thanks to the fossilizer. Yeah, we get more healing, but we'll take it in the form of the mutant dudes in that one. Another psionic dude. And we should have a shop before the boss. Nice. I think we go for time, dude. Okay. We have a restock. I think do we just take this so we stop seeing it? I'm tired of seeing it. Ugh, I was hoping for a dice. Alright. We are on to boss fight 100, 1 toddler, 2 diamondback gorillas, and 30 silverback gorillas. Let's go. Oh, we lost one of our mutants. And one of our psionic dudes? Are they not using Schrodinger's box? Oh, it says we've used 6. Okay. Saves. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that. Oh, yeah. Cloning tank saved them. Rewinder and the Odang button saved them. Schrodinger's. Wait, does Schrodinger's box only apply to. No, it's when any roster did. So why are they the only ones using it? Interesting. Time dudes. And we'll take this one because that goes for our guys. All right, what do we give? You know what? We'll give you the ear gauges. Why not? You seem to be not getting knocked out the most out of any of our dudes. Also, I don't think we've used an item this round so far. I think we have stuck to it. Or no, did we use one at the beginning? I don't remember. It was so long ago. Because I don't remember us Oh, no, I think we did. I think we did. All right. We're rocking and rolling, getting that temporary health spread around. Perfect. Okay. Let's go with another psionic dude. Get some more taunts going. More of those enemies spread out. And I think we're good on the amount of psionic dudes we have. Yeah, look at all those orbital strikes. Oh, it's so nice. It's just buffing our guys, giving us toughness, dealing damage, giving us attack speed. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, time anomaly, that's where our damage is. I hate to say it. I want to folks, I wanted orbital strike to be the best thing for anything that I've seen, but it looks like the best thing that you can have on your sci-fi team is the time dude and time anomaly. So, oh my goodness. That is crazy, mutant dude. But this one's a tough one. These feral hogs. Yeah, like that. That was kind of crazy. Two saves, 3 saves. No one is using Schrodinger's. It's legitimately like it's only the quantum dudes, but it says any roster dude. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. And the fact that the lionesses spread out their damage is also a giant pain. Holy crap, 219. 160k. More trooper dudes. Okay, here we go. Here's our last one. Let's see if we can get something related to our guys. Yeah, we'll buy some pocket dice. We'll do some free rerolls. Okay. Psychic Hood. When a psionic dude takes damage, he weakens the attacker's mind, causing them to lose 1% attack power and gain 1% vulnerability for 2 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. This would have been so great at the beginning. This is what would have made me think these guys were actually pretty good. This is what we needed at the beginning. This is 10% less attack power and 10% extra damage taken. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see if we can get something else. My goodness, do we have everything for all of our guys? I didn't think that we did. I don't think that we do. Huh. Yeah, I honestly didn't think that he did. I guess we'll take Caboose. And we'll just give it to the psionic guys. Unless if we just got extremely unlucky. Final fight, let's go! Oh, damn. We're already just at the GOAT? Uh, I'm not liking how many of our dudes are getting knocked out. I don't want to have to use... Oh, I don't have any dude revives. Oh, no. Oh... No. Well, there we go. We made it to the very end. I thought we were good. I thought we were set. I I guess we weren't. I don't know what caused it. Did it have a modifier? No, that's the same modifier that's always there. I don't know, guys. I don't know, but I guess that was our first attempt with the Sci-Fi family and the run. We didn't get it. We didn't succeed. I guess we got to do it again.